Okay, welcome back to video number 4. We are the German Reich, and I am Kevin Gully. So, video 4 has just started. Okay, so just to catch up, everybody, we are still preparing. We got a year until we're going to try to start this thing up, this war. I'm trying to keep it historically accurate, so I'm going to wait till right around September of next year. It is August 12th of 1938. So let's continue to prepare. Let's, start this thing up. Okay. Put more on the Maginot Line. Oh, here we go. We got 2 more units. Just came available. I want to get them to about 20 units, and then infantry units on the Maginot Line. Then we'll set up our line. The right ascension in France. Following 2 decades of turmoil, the people of France feel they have lost and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that sounds like they're going communist. Let's see how far progress they got. Oh, well, they're still... Oh, yeah. Communism is taking hold over there. Okay. Not good. So, I guess we'll see what they're going to do. As of right now, they're still democratic. Alright. So I'll make this video about an hour long. I'll try to speed this up a little bit. See if we can get prepared to officially go to war. I'm going to get about Runstein, about 30 divisions. Probably want to load up Manstein in the south here with his full 24 divisions, and then we'll set up some battle plans for him as well. Research is coming along. Establishing the SS. Because of our time, I don't think I'm going to be able to get down to the extra research slot before we can engage in this war. So, let's see. Next, how long we got? 47 days. Okay, so next... let's see which way we want to go. Combine the SS, so that gives us effective partisans negative 10%, daily political power extra, ideological drift defense. Okay, so we probably want to go this way. Yeah, I think combine the SS and the Gestapo. That'll help out. And then we'll start focusing over here a little bit. So I think we'll do 1 more of those, and then we'll get into here. Start trying to set up our, Ribbentrop-Molotov pact so that the Soviet Union can get... So the Soviet Union can get half of Poland, and they'll be friends with us a little bit anyway. Basically, once we get down to Danziger War, historically, Poland refused this, and it started World War II. So that's our end game. Guess we can try and see if we can get Slovenia. I don't know if we can do that. If Yugoslavia will give in, then we can perhaps get Yugoslavia. Okay. So Hungary's messing around. The things like that with Hungary refusing treaties, that helps us because that means they're going to drift more towards our way of thinking. So, oh, they're actually fascist anyways, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, good. So hopefully pretty soon they'll become buddies with us. See how Turkey's doing. Turkey's liking us. They are slowly but surely becoming fascist. If they become fascist and they join our side, that'd be fantastic. Then I can position troops over there and jump into the Crimea. And potentially jump into the Caucasus really fast, which is what I'd love to do. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? We got our 50% off these, so let's start researching maneuvers and making sure our army has the proper tactics with which to bring against the French. Okay. We'll give this to Manstein. Alright, Manstein's just about set up. 1 more division, and we should be ready for Manstein to push on in. Let's see. I think we'll keep these guys here protecting us in the northwestern part of the Reich until we're ready to invade Norway. We'll do Denmark after we take Poland. I guess we'll switch Manstein's forces from Slovakia up to Norway, and then they'll invade over there. So that'll be fantastic. And I figure von Rundstein will push him to the Low Countries, and then Rommel as well will push over here. That should be enough. Okay, good. So Manstein is ready. Let's give him some battle plans. Take him to the eastern side as well. And then the main thrust will come from Rundstein here to Warsaw. And then to Danzig and all that. So Poland doesn't stand a damn chance. And let me tell you something. If you get Poland, if you choose Poland, oh man, it is extraordinarily hard to beat Poland in this game without getting conquered. I tried it once before and got devoured. I set up forts and everything and just tried to prepare as much as I could. Germany still took my ass down very fast. I was France at one point and I was able to repel the German attack. Barely. It wasn't easy. Okay. So if we're going to do that, let's see. Partisans effect, negative 40%. That's going to be something we should probably research. And then we'll jump back over to the... then we'll jump back over into gaining territory and intimidating everybody. Once we research that. Alright. Things are looking up, I think. I think we're preparing pretty quickly. Ah, here we go. So artillery is going to be done here in a minute. We can start producing anti-tank. And maybe we should get back into... Yeah. We should definitely jump into radar again. I think we're probably running behind on... we're not really running behind on industry too much. We're doing pretty well over there. This will be the next thing to research, I think. Dimetric radar. Okay. We got that set up. So let's put this into our rotation. Anti-tank. It's going to be important, so I think we should push it up to where it's right behind the anti-air. Okay, perfect. And once we start producing that, we can couple it on to our infantry divisions. So we're pretty much self-sufficient. Turkey's the one we're getting chromium from. We can fix that. Yugoslavia is where I'm going to fix it at. So Yugoslavia is a pretty decent amount of chromium right here. So if we can get Yugoslavia under our control... Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that. Macedonia, they got a lot. So once we get them under our control, Yugoslavia, that'll be... I'll take care of chromium problems. Let's see. Logistics. Yeah, I think logistics is probably the next way to go on this thing. Anything to do with supplies. Supplies and resources are a humongous objective for us as the German Reich. Let's check in on Chile again. We got pushed back. We were closer up here. Okay, so is he learning? Oh, he's at 11%, so he's learning a little bit. He's becoming a mountaineer. 8% learning trade, so he's got a little ways to go, but let's see if we can attack here. They shouldn't be expecting that. Look at that. They are hitting hard, much harder than us. God. but they are running low on organization. So, I don't know. Nope, looks like they're going to repeal us. That's tough. And Chile is a lost cause for us at this point. See if we can customize our inventory at least a little bit. So a recon company would definitely improve us infantry-wise. Field hospital, so not as many people die. And then, of course, logistics, so that we consume less supplies. Okay, that helps. Pretty quickly, we'll have to make a new group of soldiers called... Well, with the MP. Ah, here we go. Let's do one of these, and that'll complete our Maginot Line defenses. Okay. And this one we'll put on Runstein. Okay. Perfect. Can we... Can't do this yet until we finish up on that. Okay. So let's look back into industry. Resource gain, efficiency. Definitely want that. Okay, so now that we have Von Bach... Now that we have Von Bach ready, I think we can tell him to make a line here on the Maginot. Now this is going to be only for defensive purposes. I want my guys to be on the front line, and I want them to dig in, so whenever they are attacked, which they will be, they won't make any progress on us. And we should have, yeah, fortifications all along this. So where we don't, we have the river to help us out. But we are pretty strong right here on this line. Anti-aircraft defenses and forts. Okay. I want to get... see, look at this. It's all in the red right here for Von Bach. Okay? So the enemy is much stronger because of the Maginot Line. So we're not going to be able to push in with Von Bach. But because of our line and our defenses, they should not be able to push in on us either. Although they are actually outnumbering us. They have 21 divisions. Nope, that's 20 divisions. 6 being armored. So, same amount of strength, only they have 6 armored divisions, which is going to be pretty tough. Even if there wasn't defenses there, I don't think we could push through. Just as long as we can stop them from pushing on us, we're going to hit them in a different area. We're going to recreate Manstein's hook movement running through southern Belgium. What? I hope that shit didn't just happen. Huh. Okay. So Yugoslavia is messing with Bulgaria, I guess. A little bit. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to jump from over here to reclaiming territory. Just to make ourselves look stronger. Let's go for Eastern claims. This is... Research Eastern claims. Effect. I'm going to gain claim on Memo, Denzing, and Potsdam. Prepare to invade. It's 5 infrastructure and air force. So let's prepare to invade Poland. That'll be a thing to do first, I believe. That'll give us some more air bases over here. And what that is our air base here has got 1,200, a capacity of 1,200 planes, which is a lot. 1,200 planes there. If we want to make that bigger, or like, for example, this has 1,000 planes in Bohemia, we could always go in here to our construction and construct more air bases, right? Constructed here, this can maximum jump up to 2,000 aircraft. We're not going to do that, but if we wanted to. I don't think we're going to need that for Poland. 5 unassigned divisions. Okay, so let's take... well, let's do 2 more. We'll give them 32 divisions. Then we'll start creating another army. Just a reserve army. Okay, so Von Rudstein is staffed up, okay? This will be a replacement army, just a reserve army. And we'll put Guderian on that one. because Gridarian's a man, and we want to definitely make sure he's in the action. That guy is a beast. So I have nothing to do for him, nothing for him to do right now, but we'll put him down here along the Yugoslavian border. So we're running low on manpower here. 500,000, and we got 1.16 million people in the field, so we're gonna have to increase that. Now, if you remember from the other video, the earlier videos, we had a population of 65 million. That population has now grown to 79.13 because we have absorbed countries into the Reich that we can use as a recruitable base of population, of eligible core population for soldiers. So it has grown a bit, but we're definitely going to need to recruit more people. Now, the way we do that is, if you start running low on manpower, is you go to your population, and right now we got a limited conscription, right? So we're recruiting 2.5% of the population. We need to jump that up to about 5% here. Extensive conscription, but we need 150 political power to do so. Okay, let's pause the game real quick. Got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so that increased our ability to bring in infrastructure and air bases into Poland. So this takes off 3 times 50% research bonus on land doctrine. That's great, because we're going to constantly be researching land doctrine to make sure we have the most modern army we can. Might hold off on that just for a second and go over here to reasserting eastern claims. I'd like to grab up Memel, like they did in real life. They told, and everybody's scared they're going to go to war with Germany right now. Germany's so strong. So Memel's right here. They'll fold, and then we'll be asking for Danzig pretty quick, which is right here, this territory, because we want to unite Prussia with Germany. That didn't happen in real life, so chances are it probably won't happen in the game. Okay. We'll do a little research. Okay, 4 more days for that, so that's great. If you switch over to any of these other ones, it cancels out what you've done. So since we've already started down this path and being modern warfare, mobile warfare anyways, which is what Germany wants, then you switch over and you lose all of this. So we never want to do that, ever, ever, ever. It is 1939 officially, so now we can bring in the Panzer III. Research that. So we're gonna need to start preparing for war here. It will not be long. Von Rundstein, let's give him the main thrust into Poland. So I want you to take Warsaw. Now, if we can grab all this land, Poland will definitely fall. It's all about taking these big cities. They have point attachments to them. So, like, that one has 1 point. Warsaw is going to have the most because it's their capital. Warsaw has... how many points? 10? Doesn't even say. It's fine. It has a lot, though. Believe you me. Okay. Continue to research. Elastic defense. So that's nice. Oh, 20 points. 20 victory points. Okay, perfect. So we start taking things like that, they're going to fall hard. Same thing with Berlin. Berlin has 50. I'm sure Paris has 50, as well as London, because they're major, major, major cities. Amsterdam, 40. Brussels, 30. Okay, so it's important to grab these big cities. It pushes a country closer to the verge of collapse. So the big cities in Russia, for example, are going to be obviously Moscow, probably 50 points. Yeah. Leningrad, Stalingrad. Right, we take those, and they're right on the verge of collapse. So you got Sevastopol, Crimea, Kiev, and then Minsk. That's right. Okay. All right. So now we got enough points. We will extensive conscription. Now, if you watch this number here, this is our recruitable population. Yeah, nice. So it jumped up 2 million. So now we have many more people we can recruit from, which is plenty. We have 129 divisions right now. So that'll definitely get us some more, as long as we're not having massive casualties. Which we shouldn't, because I don't think Poland's going to do that. We're hitting Poland from a lot of areas. We should knock Poland's ass out really fast. So, plus we're going to have a lot of air support. So just to prepare, put them in eastern Poland, and we'll say attack everything. Well, not port strikes or naval strikes, because obviously there's no naval or port bases in here, so that's unnecessary. Here, we get our 500 planes. We will, yeah, that's good enough. Put them in western. Now here we can add in naval strikes and base strikes, because they do have ports just here in Danzig. Just to prepare, it's going to be busy up here, so let's bring in some aircraft. Some bombers for the Low Countries. And tell you what, let's hold off on the Air Force. We'll bring in some fighters up here, because we're going to be battling them in the North Sea for sure. So we'll bring in, like, say 125. Aircraft. Okay, and then we'll bring in the rest for the Low Countries assault when that happens. Good. So encryption and decryption, we'll work on these. Okay, so now we got Eastern, let's see. I think this is probably the next most important thing we need to jump into. Oh, you know what? We gotta be sure and research. What's the next one done? This one. We gotta be sure and keep our Marines and our Mountain Division up to date, because we have a lot of both. So it's definitely gonna be in our best interest in this as well. So those are definitely our next ones. So what is that? Another couple months. Okay, so let's see if they actually give us Memel, because we demanded it. Memel full, or Lithuania folds, they give us Memel, so now we have that. Fantastic, but that gives us another port that we need to protect. Got Memel, thank you, suckers. So, okay, we're good on there. So now let's load them up as well. Alright, we got our... Okay, so we're going to start producing military factories here pretty soon again. And our defense is coming along very nicely. So let's bring in some more military factories for whenever we do get ready. Okay. That'll keep us occupied for a while. Yeah, I think we might actually get to battle in this video. Planning and preparation is essential for victory. We got very good battle plans drawn up. I feel like if we execute these properly, we'll have a much higher success rate. Okay, so there's an Air Force up here, right there. Okay, now we need to... These are torpedo bombers and fighters. Push them out into the sea. Intercept anybody and air superiority. There's gonna be a lot of action right here with British, the British forces. Also, we need to... Oh, heavy fighters, okay. Yes. But we also need to make torpedo bombers. There we go. We'll double up on that. That's going to be very important. So we're going to need to start producing some military factories pronto. So it shouldn't be long. We'll start producing every other one. And I say we stagger it to where we're producing all the time. So let's do that. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to pause the game while we stagger these. Want to make sure we have military bases building at all times. Another good thing about radar, aside from just the Air Force, helping your airplanes and helping your anti-aircraft shoot down planes and all that, it also gives you information about troop movement around where your radar stations are. So radar is going to be very important as far as the Polish border and what we can see on the Soviets, because their troop movement is going to be very important to us because they have so many. Okay, and we're gonna have such a wide area with which to attack them. Okay, so let's see. We'll use this to protect up here. We'll use these 200 aircraft to attack the Belux region. Good. And then these are just fighter. Okay, so we'll do the fighter aircraft in Western Germany just as a little preventative against... just as a preventative against anything the French try to throw at us. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's split this in half. Okay. One of these fighters is going to just protect the northwestern German corridor from attack. Okay. We'll also do a little naval strike in case any planes or any ships decide to wander off in there. And the rest we'll do in the Belux region. Okay. Also, I'd like to add some more fighters in here because 40 does not make me feel good. I feel much better with 80. Yeah. So we'll deploy them even though they're not there yet. What you have to do is wait for them to actually come from the factory to the Air Force base. So you can see the percentages growing and then they'll be there. Okay. This is pretty nice because we have a surplus of troops, I feel like. We're having another army of Guderian, which I don't even know what to do with yet. Which is, I mean, that's the kind of problems I want to have. Too many troops, don't know what to do with them yet. But he can be put in Yugoslavia if need be. Our light tanks look good. Look at that. 1.1k. Awesome. So let's start making some more tank divisions. Let's jump this up to 4. How are motorized? 1.2k. Okay, good. So we'll jump that up as well. Jump that up to 5. So now we're going to start building some more armored units. That's fantastic. Good artillery. We're going to prove that here in a minute. Oh, they got 2 against us now. Well, it's a stalemate, so they're not going to move on us, and we're not going to move on them. Chile's pretty much done. Hummel. All right. How's our Navy looking? 34. Okay. Well, it's not 58, but that's all right. If you want to switch these to break them up or to combine them to another existing Navy or whatever, they have to be in port. Then you can move them from, you know, naval officer, or whatever. Tank division. Okay. This is nice. We'll get Guderian with some tank divisions, some mobile infantry, motorized infantry. That'd be nice. Well, since we have extra, let's just put these 3. Let's give them to Runstein. Make him 35. Stick him on the front line. Production's looking pretty good. If we can get Guderian with nothing but tanks and motorized infantry, that's going to be pretty special. That's going to be pretty special. Okay. So, got our anti-Soviet pact. It's fine. Let's do the Ribbentrop Pact, saying that they can have eastern part of Poland. That way, they like us, right? They're not just going to attack us because we're going to have a non-aggression pact, and then we can wait and break that in a couple years. We'll get the Soviets on our side. Then we'll go in and we'll protect, or we'll go in and smash up Poland. Now, let's see if anybody's protecting Poland. Yes. British is improving relations, and they're saying they're guaranteeing the independence of the United Kingdom. So they know that we're going to go in for them pretty soon, which is fine. Actually, let's put 40 divisions with von Rundstein. That makes von Rundstein extremely strong. So not bad. He's got a lot of stuff to work with here, including 5, 6 panzer divisions. Very nice. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. All right. War economy, not yet. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to save these points. So we got 150. I'm going to switch our economy to war economy to total mobilization, but we have to be at war to do that. And seeing as how we're about to be at war, we'll save those because it is May. So come September, some shit's about to go down. Poland's not gonna know what hit it, and that'll put us at war with Britain and the entire British Empire. Won't be long. Not now. Good. So we got stuff building. See how our production's looking. You know what? For our research, let's make sure we get our weapons up to date before we start this thing. Come on. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And this is about to run out. So elastic defense, actually, let's keep researching those. We'll go back to the mountain pretty quick. Armored spearhead enables the blitz tactic. That is definitely what we want, especially if it increases our breakthrough by 20%. If we break through lines, that's going to be tough on everybody. Especially when it comes to Russia. Breaking through lines over there is essential. Motorized infantry. Whoop. Okay, perfect. So, pause this for a second. Now we will go to Danziger War. That gives us 2 months. It's June. That's July, August. So, we could always do another one in between if it's shorter. Nope. Okay. Danziger War. Unless we want to do... See if they'll give us that. Nah. Let's get this thing going. Danziger War. And they should have accepted our pact. There we go. Moscow signs a pact. The Soviet Union has wisely agreed to sign our non-aggression pact. That means we are free to act without the risk of Soviet intervention. Unfortunately, some of our friends now question Germany's commitment towards the ultimate destruction of communism. When matters with Poland and France are settled, we will need to revisit this treaty, but that is a discussion for another time. Perfect. Okay. So they should like us a little bit. Yes, they're green, so they like us a little bit. And Poland is stuck right in the middle. Now, how is Turkey doing? 33%, 37, and 30. Oh, brutal. It's like a three-way tie. Oh, man, we're producing units fast now. Guderian's going to be loaded up with an army here quickly. That's fantastic. Tell you what. If Guderian gets a big enough army, I'll swing his ass down here and take him into southern France. They got a Maginot type line as well. And plus it's in the mountains. No, they don't. No, they don't. They haven't researched that. Usually they do. Sweet, so we can push through. Help the Italians anyway. Yeah, I get about 20 divisions on him. I'll push him down there through France. Ah, good. Okay, so let's do our mountain and our Marines. France bans communism. I was wondering if they were going to go to the dark side. Let's see how Japan's doing also. Okay, so this will get us our medium tanks. Perfect. Do a little bit of mountain. Okay. And it's fine. Oh, let's do construction. We'll do a little bit of Panzer IIIs. That's gonna be important. Let's just load those suckers up. We got a lot of work to get there, though. A lot. Yeah. This will make it quicker. Give them a chance to try to catch up while we're building these. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more military factories. A lot more. Now, the good thing is the reason why I don't build civilian factories is because we're about to gain a lot going into Poland and way more going into the Low Countries and into France. We'll get military factories, civilian factories. We'll just load up all over the place. We're about to become very, very strong and industrial, capable of destroying countries. But still lacking when it comes to a war of a long attrition with the Soviet Union. And it's mostly just because of resources, not even industrial muscle. Not in this game anyways. In real life, industrial muscle was an issue, but I feel like in this game it's strictly about resources. Okay, so 29 days and we'll be at war. So we're going to start this thing a little bit sooner, maybe in mid to late August instead of September 9th. But that's okay. Yeah, as soon as this thing rolls off, I'm changing this. And I need to, I'll be able to change this as well. Instead of limited exports, we'll have 0 exports. Then we don't have to worry about any of this except chromium. Now, really, we might keep it that way, but we're gonna have problems. See, this is unnecessary. Extracted. So we produce. Okay, so we'd be at a deficit anyways. Okay, let's go with the Sweden. Sweden's a good one because we're about to control the Baltic, so I don't mind trading with Sweden. Not only that, but we're about to border Sweden as well, right here. Since we smoke Denmark. $11 days. Coming up on that. How are we looking at research? Okay, we're good on that. How's supplies looking? Because that's what's going to get hit. Light tank is going to be shy. You know, we got 300 of these. You could probably add in some. Once we get some actual experience from fighting, we can add in some heavies to our panzer divisions. Oh, good. So that's saying that Italy got Albania. All right, perfect. Yugoslavia is about to get swallowed up. I'm going to invade everybody. So we'll hit Poland. Then after that, we'll hit Denmark, Norway, the Low Countries, Luxembourg, France. Then we'll swing down and smash Greece. I'm going to have to do something about Turkey because I need to get into the Caucasus here. If I can grab this region, that's going to be awesome. Plus, we're opening up another front to the Soviet Union. So instead of just all along here, open up another front. If I can grab up Baku, fuck. You can put this thing in the bag. I'm going to bleed them. I'm going to bleed them hard. All right. Poland refused. Let's pause the game real quick. And we're gonna launch everything because we're about to declare war. We told them, give us Danzig or we're gonna smash your ass. I think we're playing around. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on getting, where is it at? Operation, ooh, war with Romania. Ooh, that'd be good. Get some oil. Where is the one where we get to go into all the other ones? Ah, there we go. So this will give us the Denmark and Norway. We have to actually control Danzig and Warsaw first. So we'll hold off a couple days on that. Shouldn't take us no 70 days though. Oh, here we go. This is 35 days. So we can do that one. That's what this? Yeah, let's do this one. That'll be 35 days. It'll occupy us just for 35 days. I'll give us 35 days to smoke Poland's ass. Okay, this should declare war. Okay, there we go. They know what the alternative is. We declare war. Done. Okay, now we're at war. So we can change our total. Any enemy country has 50% of the Germans' total factors. Okay, now Poland doesn't. But Britain's going to jump in. And as soon as they do, then we can... so as soon as they do jump in over there, then we can initiate that. Let's put Guderian right there. That way we can use his, we'll say, southern French thrust. We're not ready yet, but as soon as we do, we'll be in the area at least. Okay, so here we go. Oh, this gives us a rundown of what the war looks like right now. Now, over here, Britain will jump in a minute, but as of right now, we have 145 divisions. They haven't estimated that. That's how many factors we have. They have estimated that. And this is the deaths. So there's none yet, but trust me, there will be. Fielded manpower, they got 500,000 people. We got 1.36. And this is war participation. So if we jump in, allies jump in, we're going to fight the bulk of this war. So it'll say how much participation we have compared to them. And that'll, in the end, whenever we, in this conflict, which it'll be a long time because Britain's going to jump in, so the war will be going on. Then we're able to divvy up their land, and that'll count. You know, that'll be a factor in how much land we actually get. So here we go. Okay, I'll pause it one more time. British Empire joined in. Okay, so now Britain has this. We're even like substantially stronger than Britain right now. Only thing is, we can't get to them. We can't get to them. So we're attacking on all these fronts, and we're already winning. So, okay, they're calling in the Netherlands. Really? That's who they called in? Wow, didn't expect that. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's pull Guderian's ass back. We need to put him on the Netherlands, so these bitches don't invade me. Okay, so Guderian's gonna be in the Netherlands. Sorry, can't help you out, Italy. Netherlands. I don't think he can take him down himself. Right now, he might just try. I'd be pretty surprised if he actually did. But I just want him there for at least defensive purposes. Okay, so now we can change this to total mobilization, which should increase our factories quite a bit. Oh yeah, give us a whole 14 extra factories. Italy wants to join our war. You got it. Okay, so now, if we look at the map, got a lot of shit going on here. Surprised they jumped in. Not good for them. Maybe I can snatch their land up before Britain can put any troops over there. Either way. Executes Operation Sea Lion. Those got bypassed. Good. Poland joined the Allies, of course. We got some sea battles going on. Planes and some ships are fighting over there. Runstein, what are you doing, man? Yo, get in here. Take that fort, big dog. Ah, we already trapped some of their troops, so they're gonna get bled out hard. Man, we need to find a zoom like right in the middle. Australia's in. Australia can do shit. Okay, how we doing? Rommel. Looking good. Attacking on all fronts. What is this? Slovakia wants to join. You got it, buddy. Okay. United Kingdom called South Africa. Certainly not worried about that. New Zealand. Dutch East Indies. Okay, China. Or, Canada. Ah, good. Spain sent us some volunteers. Good, good, good. So you have two things. Either a country will send you volunteers and they'll command them and help you out. British Raj, okay. Or they'll give you troops. Sometimes. I've had it happen either way. I think I'd rather be given troops. I like to put them where I want them, but it's fine. They fight alongside you, your people anyway. British Malaysia. Okay, so that's actually important because British Malaysia is, they control a significant amount of rubber. So the British Empire basically controls all the rubber. So right now, I don't have access to rubber. I don't need it necessarily, but if I do, I don't have access to it. Why don't you go right in there and see if you can cut them in half? Oh yeah, we got there a lot faster than their troops did because we're motorized. Good, so we're dicing them up. I mean, they're going to be done here in a second. So they're already 17% towards capitulation. That'll jump up once we take Warsaw, which we are not far from. See what the kills are. They've already lost 53,000 troops. We've lost 40. We've killed 4,000 British as well. So as soon as Poland falls, we'll end this video. We got these guys trapped behind enemy lines, so they're going to be overrun here in a second. Let's try to take this factory. Oh yeah, they're getting smoked. Ooh, we got 5 divisions trapped up here. Oh, they're definitely going to be bled out. Let's just attack them real fast so we can get you guys back on the front lines. If you attack from multiple directions too, it works in your favor. It's like you have them surrounded. Okay. Good, good, good. See if I can sneak in and take Warsaw with this armor division. This is why speed's important, because these guys are fighting. They're going to realize what I'm doing and try to retreat back real fast, but it's too late. Okay, so instead of 17%, they're now at 81% towards capitulation. And we trapped these troops. So they're not going to have any supplies, so already they're at a deficit with supplies. So you see things like this. The organization's down real low. Okay. Poland fell. So they're not gonna be able to fight me very much longer. Hey man, take as many cities as you can get. And if you can direct them by holding down the shift key and doing this, just right clicking, and it'll like tell them exactly where we want them to go. If I can take all these cities, these fools will fall fast. 86% towards capitulation. Good. I don't know what this is worth. 2 points to that. I don't know. That might push him. Might push him over. Having some naval conflicts. Poland's trying to fight my navy. That ain't gonna work, my friend. Okay, finally, Spain have gotten here. Freaking done now. Okay, so let's just grab up this. And then we'll swing you around. Alright. That'll help. I think we got this city. They'll fall. In fact, I'm pretty certain of it. Yeah, oh yeah. 95% towards capitulation. This is probably the last city they even have. Yeah, so now they're done. Be 100%. Yep. Okay. So they'll fall here in a second. Then we can reorganize our people. Done. All right. And we will end it here, and we will reorganize it when we get back.